my wildest dreams would I think that I would be standing before you today as the new American Angus Auxiliary President. I began my Angus career as a 12-year-old, showing Angus deer for the first time. We were led into the Angus breed by a family friend that told my family that even if I never exhibited cattle at a National Junior Angus show, that there were lots of programs that I could participate in. However, I jumped in with both feet and exhibited cattle at my first Junior National Show in Indianapolis in '98. It's kind of ironic since I now live in Indiana, even though I was born and raised in Maryland. I immediately loved everything that the NJAA had to offer, both in and out of the show ring. I enjoyed receiving the Certificate of Achievement Award that was offered by the Angus Auxiliary, even though at that time I'm not sure I knew what the auxiliary really did. I earned my Bronze and Silver Award and filled out my auxiliary scholarship application in my senior year. When I attended the Junior Nationals in Denver in 2001, I was stunned when I placed in the top 5 and was given the opportunity to run for Miss American Angus. I felt a little intimidated coming from a small East Coast farm, and my competition came from much larger Angus backgrounds. I decided to compete, although I felt my chances were the same as winning the lottery. Apparently, my parents felt the same way since they checked out of the hotel and had all of our clothes in the truck and were ready to head home after the contest. When my name was called, I was stunned and so proud to be selected and to represent the American Angus Association, the American Angus Auxiliary, and Certified Angus Beef. Since they had checked out of the hotel, they had to check back in and secure tickets for the banquet. I guess negativity was working for me that day. I was the first Miss American Angus to attend the Building Blocks workshop at Certified Angus Beef in Worcester, Ohio, and I was also the first Miss American Angus to attend the Canadian Junior Angus Showdown in Barrie, Canada. That year, because of my involvement as Miss American Angus, I realized that the contributions that the auxiliary made to the NJAA, and I felt that it was both my duty and my pleasure to give back to an organization that had given me so much. Actually, if I had not had this experience, I may not have been as involved in the Angus cattle breed, and this involvement led to meeting my husband, Tyler Cates, a shorthorn and now Angus breeder. My mother also comments about, this is what happens when you let your daughter date outside of her breed. But I guess she's gotten over that since they purchased a farm in Indiana where they will retire. My husband especially feels that he's made the greatest sacrifice for the auxiliary since he has to wait another year to start a family. To say that my involvement in the Angus, and especially the auxiliary, has changed my life is inadequate in its description. It has shaped my life and my future. I'm extremely honored to be chosen as the president of the American Angus Auxiliary and to be given the opportunity to influence young people to become involved in our programs and take advantage of the opportunities that we have to offer. This year, I want to encourage young women that are ending their junior careers in the NJAA to become actively involved in the auxiliary so that young people entering the program will continue to have the same opportunities that I had as a junior. Thank you.